Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, beloved. How y'all doing out there? Boy, me, you can hear Duke. Can y'all hear Duke? I'm trying to get his third, fourth, fifth breath. I've been having nothing in nature out here, climatizing to this nature. Let me tell y'all some things I learned about our domesticated animals. As we pay attention and make sure we hydrated around here. I'm back in familiar spaces and places, you know. Home away from home, military life, you know what I'm saying? Love it, gotta love it, I do. Another place that helped me keep grounded and stuff. But forgive me, I'm doing one of my natural habitual things, eating on plastic tops and stuff. And then sit here wondering why my teeth growing back. Well, my teeth gotta grow back, but at least they growing back. Hey, check it out. Look, beloved. My dog my dog recognized some stuff and said, basically, just cause you tired, just cause we tired, don't mean the show stops. So, you know what I'm saying? At times, under duress, tired, you done been out here training on your golf shot, you know, getting ready for the winter amateur pro am, whatever you in your mind, fantasy doing, you know what I'm saying? But you still hold them principles. We still hold them principles of business. We still hold that discipline in us in some ways, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you this shit. I'm on post. I'm over here by the golf post. I'm on the golf course, and I can still see where my old unit down, we used to run down this street, 0277, 582 to turn to 277. I don't know what they is now. We can see on the backside. Where you ain't seen, when you ain't noticed, people ain't know. But you notice this. You know the soldiers like to take that back road, right, to get home, get quick way with home, Clear Creek, stuff like that. What else you notice on retired first sergeant? I noticed when I was in the military, and it'd be long hours, them long hours. Tiresome. But I noticed we stopped that car though. When that flag went off, we stopped that car. And I noticed you didn't have to work hard to direct other soldiers to follow in sequence. Not because you got a diamond in the middle and because you chew them up and down and stuff like that, no. Because it was just a different time period, 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago now. Pride. Trigger warning for some of y'all. Some of y'all in the military. Some of y'all see it. Some of y'all part of it. It doesn't matter. I just speak to service as a whole because I'm guaranteed, I'm on the Army post, but I can guarantee you, I can go on the Navy post or Air Force post, and you can see it. You can see it today. I guarantee it. Yeah, the beloved's just gonna listen to what I'm talking about, because that's why the beloved in charge, who's been in there long enough to see what needs to get fixed, and folks like, oh, he's not ready for that position, or but he going in there seeing things like little things, discipline, the little things. How much we care about the post, the grass being policed up and taken care of, soldiers walking around looking fit. Because if you look fit, then there's a notion or perception that you have a quality of fitness in you. But like you're saying, if you all overweight, your uniform too tight, your PT clothes too tight, there's something going on. Especially if that's being systematic and normalized. There's more going on. Discipline, right? One of the modes that I'm talking to that I get to is, so I'm sitting here, I'm playing on the side, hitting a little golf, playing like I'm hitting sand wedges and stuff, just little stuff, simple stuff. Allowing my dog to play in beautiful dog forms that we have, right? And as you're sitting there, I'm not here, ain't nobody watching. Somebody said to me, like, they like your, I'll use me as an example. Even when there ain't nobody looking and stuff, you seem to be drawn to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? People seeing where that, don't think it don't come to mind and understanding. Minority Report, right? So I've been put in situations, you think it's a test, it's just who I am. I'm not willing to steal from people, take from people. I don't care where they leave me or where I be. I don't need stuff that bad in my life right now. Knowing that the amount of stuff I've already put out, about my earlier, my young youth, I had to kind of deal with that in so many ways. And people was like, oh, okay, so you was there. Okay, so we're going to do that back to you. I get it, got it. Man-made karma, got it, whatever. But hopefully we do that because, yeah, whatever. To sit here in this day of time and talk about the things that we're talking about, human condition, human mental behavior and all that stuff, and now start to conceptualize why I am like this right now and continue will be, right? Well, when you live in a military community, then I've always known and said the way our beloved military runs and behavior and things like that is a telltale sign on our highs and lows in our world in so many ways. Because that soldier is not just a soldier in the army defending, sacrificing and things like that. That soldier is also a civilian in the civilian sector, unconspicuously or conspicuously. Some of us unconspicuously because try to blend in, right? So much now. The blend in got so bad with that one of beloved said, oh, no. We can't tell the civilian from the soldier no more, the warrior no more. And problem. The concern is the pride. That's what's being asked. You're hearing as a civilian, soldiers fat, soldiers overweight, da-da-da. That's a pride factor though. That's what I'm hearing as a first sergeant, United States Army, as an E7, as an E6, as an E5, as an E4. See what I'm talking about? So you're looking at somebody who already dealt with weight issues coming in the military because we just big guys. We, just husky. Some of us come off that football thing, so the scale's a little different. That's what, but still had the military drill sergeant, drilled it down. Okay, this much muscle, this much fat, da-da-da. So I always had to deal with the tape system though. Always had to deal. Whether I was like this now, right now, you wouldn't believe that even at 190, I'm right now 190, 180 something, right, a little bit under, fasting and stuff, but I still would have to get taped because of the thickness of, my thighs, you see what I'm saying? Just thick. So, but that never stopped from being striving and thriving because I understood this military, you already, and you're not running in houses, you're not doing this, entertaining, so you got to be fit. We got to find a way. All right, we found a way. So understanding the discipline, the hardness behind it, but still incorporated why was you fit? Because of the camaraderie, esprit de corps and everything else with the camaraderie of the soldiers and knowing soldiers looking at you. So how you gonna tell you this, that, and that, and you can't even run down the street? And the soldiers are looking at you while you stop and, da-da-da. You see what I'm talking about? I pride myself on not allowing significant injuries. I had toe fusion, all right? I shouldn't be running at all. Let a beloved doctor, podiatry doctor who worked on me 15 years now ago, close to, all right? And told me, hey, I'm gonna set it right. It's gonna be like a springboard, but you can't do no long distance running on it heavy. You can't be heavy on it. So adhering to that, knowing that, helped out. Going beyond, above and beyond in so many ways. But what I'm getting to is, I allude all that because that was pride in an individual. And I knew that was pride on me. And I don't take all, I'm promise you on everything, I take about 50% of the accomplishment and give the other 50 to my battles and compadres, the soldiers and stuff like that, because we energize each other. It's energy.